One of the other groups that we got to meet when we were doing the Scholarship of 10 was Keys to Success Delaware. So we're very excited to have them with us this evening. We've been joined by Logan, Jenkins, and Marcello Bradshaw, who actually started Keys to Success Delaware. And we've been joined by one of their mentees. So I'll let you guys talk. I'll let you get started.
Sure.
Logan.
My name is Logan Jenkins. I am the president of Keys to Success. And to my right is my vice president. To the far end, my vice president, Marcello Bradshaw. But I brought with me a special guest. He's a young man. His name is Jaylus Mills, who I've been mentoring for the last couple of months now, who's a part of the program. And instead of always, we telling you about, what we got going on, I'd rather have the youth, someone who's young and in the program can tell you exactly a lot of things that we do, But just a little backstory. We started the program August 1st of 2013, so we're about 10 months old now. And each Friday we have our guided discussions at 6 p.m. at one of two locations. We're mainly at the Burning Bush Bookstore, which is at 7 West 34th Street in Wilmington, Delaware. And we have just a variety of topics, whether it's responsibility, communication, relationships, which is a topic that we just finished last Friday, and everything in between. So that's as far as the guided discussion part goes, which happens on those Fridays. And throughout the week, we just hang out with the mentee, whether it's a phone call, playing basketball, getting something to eat, whatever the case may be, just being there for that mentee. So that's pretty much our purpose going forward.
What's the other location?
The other location is at the Central YMCA.
Okay.
The Central YMCA.
Every third Friday.
Every third Friday of the month. Thank you. You caught me there. So that's why. See. Every third Friday of the month, we're at the Central YMCA, right on 11th Street, 500 11th Street.
Before we talk to Jaylus and Marcello, I am really curious as to how the relationship topic went. How'd that go? And what were you guys? What is it, like a secret?
No, it's not. I tell you what. If you would like to see just a small portion of what we do, you can actually go to YouTube, type in Keys to Success Delaware, and part of our topic is up there. We don't put the entire topic because
Right.
I want you to come out. I just want to give you a taste. But the relationship topic went very well. So pretty much the structure of how we have our topics is each topic gets about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks of discussion. 2 weeks, and then that last week is more practical application. We're actually going out and applying it. So with the first week, we had relationships, just introducing the topic. The second week, we had parent-to-child relationships. And just last week, we had boyfriend to girlfriend relationships and discussing that realm. So to be honest with you, we actually had a young lady who is 12 years old, I believe, and she actually gave her input on relationships. And when I tell you it was awesome, I really can't speak highly enough. That's why I say you got to go on YouTube. You got to check us out on YouTube, see how that topic went down.
Believe it or not, she schooled me on relationships.
Oh, she did.
She schooled me.
She did.
I was facilitating.
She did. Each topic, each session rather, is a different facilitator. So I may facilitate, Marcello may facilitate. We've created a staff, Marcello and I. We have our board of directors, so Keith James, who's our director of operations, Dante Roberts, who's our chief operating officer, and Mark Burnett, who's our chief technology officer. One of them, we'll differentiate. They always call me like the talker.
You do talk a lot.
Because there's a lot to be said. but yeah, we always we'll switch it up every now and again. So it was a really, really, really good topic.
So Jaylus, I'm going to bring you into this a little bit because I've met you. This is the second time. Third time actually I've met you. Mm-hmm. So tell me how it is for you to be your Logan's mentee.
Yes, I am.
Tell me a little bit about the time you spent and what you're getting out of this program.
Well, these two in general, they actually changed my life a lot. Cause I could have, did a lot of stuff wrong, and they kind of geared me in the right direction. But Keys to Success is a good program. Like you said, every Friday come out 6 to 8. We talk about a lot of stuff that you on the streets or at your home you won't necessarily talk to people about. So they do call out, make sure you're doing good during the week, making sure everything's all right. If you need anything, you know, they'll help you. It's a really good program. It really is.
So you'd recommend it to your friends?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Okay. Now, have you been involved for the entire time since August?
Actually, no, not since August. Maybe late May, April.
All right. And Marcello, I know that you and Logan are in this together. I learned that when I met you guys for Distinguished Gentlemen. Tell me a little bit about your thoughts about this program and your mentee. Do you have a mentee?
I have several mentees.
Okay.
I have several mentees. The process of this whole thing coming together, it started in August, and I remember it was like, I was at your house, and we was at the kitchen table, and we was like, I was coming from my job, he's coming from the job, and I'm like, I'm tired of working with somebody else, and he said, I'm tired of working with somebody else too, and I was like, why don't you start our own mentoring group? And he's like, that was a good idea, and so we all put the pieces together, came brainstorm about different ideas, how we go get the location, anything like that, we go get the venue, how we get the mentees out here to come out and support, more supports from the churches and schools, anything like that. It was a struggle at first, but then again, it all came together, and I was proud of it. For my mentees, like one mentee of mine, as I mentioned last time, was Malik Finch. Good mentee of mine. Sadly, I had to leave to go to Florida because of family issues and stuff like that. But just being there, just seeing him grow from the time being of him struggling to prospering in school and stuff like that, it's amazing. It's amazing. It just brings so much joy in my heart.
Logan, how can some of our viewers find out if they have young men in their lives who would benefit from this program? How can they learn more?
They can learn more by multiple ways. They can learn more by calling myself. My phone number is 302-384-4097. Again, my cell phone number. You can call me, text me, 302-384-4097, or you can look us up on any social media. Keys to Success Delaware. Just search Keys to Success. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, anything like that. Or you can email us. You can email us at keys2success2013@gmail.com.
The other thing is mentors. Do you have a need for mentors, or are you set right now?
We are always at a need for mentors because the city is always going to need mentors. We have a motto, and our motto that we live by within Keys to Success has always been say less, do more. Say less, do more. And so often people always talk about, you know, what they're going to do or what they would do or what they can do, whatever the case may be. What we do with Keys to Success is we're past the talking stage. It's time for action. And we have a lot of mentors that actually come out faithfully each and every Friday when we have events, fundraising events. Leslie Jones, Terrence Freeman, Adib Rushdan.
Your dad?
Saunders.
Yeah, my dad comes. Rob Watts. Steph Saunders, they faithfully come every single Friday. Whenever we have an event, it's always, we always have that presence. So there's always going to be a need because our city, we're a community outreach program. We're not just mentoring. For instance, we have the mentoring component, but we also started our own dance team. Keys to Success has a dance team called the Dynamic Dancers.
I saw.
Exactly. So, which is on the YouTube page as well. If you got anyone out there, for the thousands of people that are watching this, or the millions that are watching, I got your plug in. But we have the dance team as well. We have a lot of fundraising events coming up. For instance, the sidewalk sale that takes place on June 28th. In which all you have to do is, if you have anything you want to sell whatsoever, it's essentially a huge community yard sale. Even if you want to bake some cookies and put a couple dollars in your pocket, sure, all you need to do is just buy a table. We'll provide that table for you, and you can go ahead and put all that money back in your pocket if you're selling right. But we can definitely get things out there, and the mentors come faithfully each and every time.
Okay.
So
well, we'll make sure we put all your contact information up. Logan, Jaylus, and Marcello, thank you very much. Jaylus, you did a great job. I already met these guys. I knew they would be great, but you were awesome as well. So thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time, okay? You'll come back?
Thank you.
All right. We want to ask you at home, I'm just going to look over here in this area. We're going to ask you at home to stay tuned for the Conco Hour. And Michael, thank you for coming back.
My pleasure. It's been
And
a
we're
wonderful
gonna
evening.
also ask you to check this team out. Check these guys out. We're going to have their video up on YouTube, and you can find out how to contact them for your mentee or to be a mentor.
Please
Please do. Please do.
Well,
Say let's do more.
Say let's do more. On that, we'll say good night. I'm Shauna. This
I'm
is
Michael.
Michael. Thank you, Keisha, Aubin, and Dave. We'll see you guys next time. Good night.